2020 has been one crazy year, yeah, to say the least. I know that's the understatement of the century, right? But as educators, there are so many variables that are beyond our control. It is absolutely maddening sometimes. So here's one thing that we can do to take back control and preserve our sanity. Hi, and welcome to Classroom Confidential. My name is Christopher Youngren, and I'm a middle school ELA teacher in Tucson, Arizona. If this is your first time joining me, then hey, welcome to my classroom. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, you like the hat? Hey, it gets cold in the desert sometimes, believe it or not, and December is finally upon us. My room is freezing and my toes are like ice. So now you're all caught up on that. Anyway, in the professional world, one of the things that has always driven me nuts, one of my biggest pet peeves, is people who don't answer email in a timely fashion. I mean, you take the time to send somebody an email and then you wait and you wait and you wait and you're like, did they even get my email? And you feel completely devalued. It's like, why did I bother sending you the email if you're not even going to answer me? And so as a result, I've always been really good to return emails as quickly as I can. And this has bled over into my life as a teacher and with students. And, I mean, think back to when you were a kid. And I mean, could you imagine if you were able to email your teacher at any time, day or night? I mean, it's unthinkable. You saw your teacher at school and that was pretty much it. And if you had a question about something, you asked your teacher then. You didn't email them at 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 o'clock at night. But what I've found myself doing is just instinctively, whenever I get an email, I answer it. And I've got to stop doing that. I've got to set more concise parameters for myself. I've got to allow my time to be my time for the sake of my sanity, for the sake of my health, for the sake of my family. I don't need to be answering an email from a student who's asking what their grade is at 10 o'clock at night. Now, look, yeah, granted, if a kid has an issue with an assignment and they're really struggling and they need help in the moment, then sure, I'll take the time to stop and send something back. But a couple of times over the last few weeks, I've gotten into these back and forths with students who want to know what their grade is, and I say, well, check the grade book, check Family Link, it's online, it's all right there. Well, what assignments am I missing? Well, check Google Classroom, it's all right there. I've got over 100 students. I don't know what assignments you're missing. You need to take responsibility for your own education. Go to Google Classroom, figure it out. Go to the grade book, check out what your own grade is. But instead, I get into these back and forths on my time, my family time, when it's information that I've told them where to find time and time again. And now, then they start throwing attitude, they start tossing shade at me, and they want to get into this, why won't you just tell me? And they're typing in all caps, and then I get irritated, and then it bleeds over into my family life. And the thing is, it's something I can control. It's something that I don't need to attend to in that moment right there. Do they really need to know what their grade is at 10 o'clock at night? If they do, then maybe they should have listened one of the thousands of times I've told them and everyone exactly where they can find their grade. If they want to know what their missing assignments are, then maybe they should have listened one of the millions of times I've told them exactly where their assignments can be found in Google Classroom. But I don't need to take my personal time to get into a back and forth with students, because all it does is ruin my evening, make me grouchy, and really, and I hate to say it, but make me like that student a little bit less. And the fact of the matter is, it was my fault for engaging in that back and forth email at 10 o'clock at night in the first place. It can wait. It can wait until normal school hours. Wait until you go to school the next day. Send an email first thing in the morning if you want to, but don't get into it at night. It's not necessary and it's not healthy. And if you just wait on it, the world's not going to end overnight if they don't know what their grade is, or if they can't find what their missing assignment was overnight. Things will go on and they will survive. I promise you. But what's most important right now is your own mental health and physical health. Because if you don't take care of yourselves, if we don't take care of ourselves as educators, how on earth are we going to take care of these kids? You know, it's like putting on your mask on the airplane before you put on your kid's mask. You know, take care of yourself first, and you're going to do a much better job at taking care of your students. Hey, thanks for joining me. If you got value out of this video, smash that like button for me. And if you enjoyed that video, check this one out. It's another great one, and I know you're really going to enjoy it. If you're enjoying all my videos, why not subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep them coming. Hey, be well out there. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of someone else. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.